guys. Okay, what has happened was Monmouth Medical Center had changed all of my meds and given me what they had on hand. And what I had been taking for 6, 8 years didn't matter to them. Remember, they stole the phone, jailbroke it. They canceled. This is what I'm being able to figure out. All of my subscriptions were deleted. Everything. All of the guys that I subscribed to deleted. All of the video of them grabbing the phone, accosting me, dogpiling me, they took all of that. Now, only a couple minutes ago, last night, early this morning, I was able to get probably maybe 3, 4, and my chest is still killing me like somebody stomped me. Was able to get some sleep. I'm amazed. I was amazed. I've never had sleep like that in months. And it wasn't good when I had that slip and fall, broke my ribs, and then had to go through the emergency room process twice because the one doctor is committing malpractice. That ain't my fault. That listen, he's got the hospital at his disposal. Here, we could do these tests, these tests, these tests. He did an X-ray test and said there's nothing there. So they exposed me to radiation needlessly. Think about it. They send me a letter of cease and desist. They want me to be accurate. They send me a letter to cease and desist when I documented the abuse. I did that for my protection. I see the, hey, Ron, what's up? They deleted all this stuff almost 13. Yo, what's up? Yo, hey, listen, guys, I got nothing but love and gratitude and thank yous to go around for you guys. Telling you, I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. And I just got up a couple minutes ago. I get a splitting headache because they changed a headache med, and now they're saying they don't have it. This is the headache med that I've been on through my doctor for 6 years at least. And then they tell me, well, we ain't got it, we ain't got it. It's like, what? Everything is cured because you don't have? So the woman just left the room screaming and yelling at me. And I told her the same thing they tell me, the same way they treat me. We're not talking about that now. And again, think about that. I'm doing the same thing they did to me. We're not talking about that now. We're not talking about that now. And last night, well, early this morning, not this, right, early this morning, probably anytime between 12 o'clock last night and 2:30 in the morning, I called that rehab center where they send you when they think you're in good enough shape. You go to the whatever place and you finish off your stuff, your physical, whatever the heck it is. I called that place. I'm trying to see the name of it. Imperial Care in Imperial Care in Neptune, New Jersey. Now, some of you guys searched and got back to me on the ratings of this place, Monmouth Medical Center, which is 31st in the nation. It's like slightly better than laying in the street with a warm blanket. So, man, I'm in bad shape. So this Imperial Care, I called them last night because when I Googled them, they got the ratings. You know how that works. And again, I'm just learning this. And they deleted everything. So now I'm relearning the stuff that I've never seen before. I call Imperial Care, and they say they're open. Okay, they're open. And you hit number 2, extension number 2, to speak to a nurse, which the nurse is always there. And again, and you're saying, oh, that's a good thing. It's not a good thing It's not a good thing if Boris Karloff is the nurse. So I had somebody peeking in the window there, and I asked the nurse some basic questions like, "Will you have the meds that I need?" Well, a couple basic questions that I should be asking, being that they're sending me there further away from my home, and all I hear, this is all I have is a hospital gown. That's it. That's it. As a matter of fact, the underwear that I'm wearing aren't even mine. That's Monmouth Medical Center's underwear I have on. So when I called Imperial Care, I got that's Neptune, New Jersey, Imperial Care. Look at the reviews on that stinker. People going in there getting all of their stuff stolen. They already stole my phone. Here, I don't need to go to Imperial Care and get robbed. And the reviews. I'm sorry. I'm trying to hold the phone. I'm laying flat out. In case you didn't notice, my face looks a little less wrinkled, not like a bag of marbles hanging. So all the reviews on that place are super negative. Not all of them. Super negative. So when I see the positive reviews, I'm looking at it. I'm saying, man, this is truly sus. All of these positive reviews, and then yet you got such atrocious. I mean, really atrocious reviews. I'm not going there. I'm not going someplace, and they're trying to hustle me out the door. Oh, here. They're throwing papers in front of me now. First time I was able to sleep. Second time, the first time I got 2 hours, 2 hours, which was halfway decent for me. So they're throwing paperwork in front of me. I said, look, oh, so they change all my meds, not all of them. Again, we're not giving you. I see as in the thing. I don't have glasses on and everything. I got to thank every single one of you. By the way, there's a troll in the feed now. Her name is um, second something black woman. Well, her face thing, whatever the heck it is, thumbnail is a black woman, second something, and she was saying what you fell and hit your head, and this and that. That's a member of the staff here. Nobody but this staff knows how bad the slip and fall was, and now they say, "Oh, we don't want to talk about that." We're not talking about that now, which is the routine I just gave them. They left. I got on this. Again, I just woke up again. I was able to sleep another maybe hour and a half, 2 hours. Amazing. Amazing. So I see you in there. I love you. Thank you so much. The woman, second, not drone, second something. Second something. It's got a black woman on there uh, in the face thing. Big pair of Elton Johns and just a repulsive looking thing. Very frightening, scary looking thing. And she's been in here trolling. Now, what I imagine that is that's one of the staff here because when they sent me the cease and desist, because I documented, I had all of that. I recorded all of the abuse, and then they get a big bug up their ass. They send two thug security guards up here. The one thug I wouldn't even talk to because he looked so, and that was the one that seized my phone. He says, "Are you going to give me your phone?" I says, "No, I'm not giving you my phone. That's my property. That's my property." So he grabs the phone, and then they hold the phone in front of my face to get it to unlock through that. I think I may disable that so that it can never be done again. But I didn't know. You live and learn. So they steal the phone, jailbreak it, get into here, destroyed my Facebook page. All the evidence I had of Jacinti Rivera, the social worker that burglarized my home, that's all gone as far as I know. But there's a bunch of people out there that I sent all of those pictures to, they still exist. If they downloaded them properly, I'm calling Tom, my security guy, the guy that did the camera work for me, and Tom has got all their stuff backed up. So hopefully I'll get it back. And they say, I don't know how true it is, that all this stuff goes up in a cloud or something if you have an Apple phone, and then if I go to Apple, well, listen, I'm not wheeling this hospital bed to Apple. So and the reason is, the night that I posted that stuff, I noticed right away I had 3 new subscribers, and I'm like, man, that's really strange because the subscribers I went over, it's a slow process, and people have to make their minds up. Man, this is an old geezer. We're sitting around listening to an old geezer, and I appreciate it. You guys are the only thing I have. I don't have family. I don't have. I got zero. I got zero. And that's why they're able to get away with crap like that, because they got me here and they dogpile me. They'll stand out in a hallway, 3, 4, 5 deep, yelling and screaming at me. Monmouth Medical Center in Long Branch, New Jersey. Monmouth Medical Center in Long Branch, New Jersey. That's this place. Rated, and it was thanks to one of you guys. Thanks to one of you guys, sent me, once they finally gave me my phone back after they destroyed it, that one of you guys still got back to me and said, well, hey, it still hurts to breathe. I broke 5 ribs. And I mean, I just took a nasty fall. Real nasty enough to break 5 ribs. You guys told me, Monmouth Medical Center is rated 31st in what the nation, whatever the heck. That's a pretty lousy rating. 31st means there's 30 through 31 options that are so much better than this. So I thank you guys again for the support, and I just jumped in here to tell you, man, I'm still alive. I hope you think I look slightly better, but it took all this time. Remember, Monday, I had this. Today's Sunday. Monday, I had to slip and fall. The ambulance came and took me to the hospital. The emergency room doctor took some cheesy x-rays, I don't know, maybe with his Apple Watch, who knows, and told me, oh, there's nothing wrong with you. You can go right home. You could go right home. 71-year-old senior citizen with 5 broken ribs. They're telling me, just hey, pack it in, guy, go home. I didn't want to argue with these people. I know what kind of treacherous things they are. They're hideous. I'll publish somehow the paper, the threats that they said. Remember, I'm laying up here. And they came here. I'm trying to get some sleep, and the woman's reading the cease and desist notice over, yelling it at me. I'm saying, please leave. Please leave. I don't feel good. Please leave. They could have handed me that at the end of the day. They didn't have to do that while I was getting sleep. First sleep I had, they didn't have to do that. But they did. So, malpractice, negligence, holy mackerel. I'm trying to get in touch with Popak. He's the one, Legal AF on YouTube. And he says he does, we do the big settlements. And the other one starts with an M. That they do the big settlements. So I'm trying to get in touch with them and get one of them to. Here comes one of them. I'm talking to somebody right now.
I have your medication and I have your lunch.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna scan your wristband and I have a heating pack for you too.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. You're fine.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. All good.
So, I finally got lunch. It's 1 o'clock, which is really good. At least I'm getting some food in me. And they got the meds straightened out. And listen, don't throw a party yet, man. They changed all of the meds all at once. And dump them here in a cup, and you swallow them like a handful of M&Ms. So I got that. So slowly but surely, uh, things are starting to straighten out. Slowly but surely. Telling you, I'm still in a buttload of pain, and
There's your sumatriptan. That's for your headache, okay?
okay, my mouth is about. And what was this, ma'am?
Sumatriptan, the one that you requested this morning for your migraine.
Oh, thank you.
Yep, I just got it from the pharmacy, so brought it in.
Hang on for a
There you
second.
go. You got it?
Give me a second, Book. Hang on, hang on.
Yep.
Here you go, ma'am.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm gonna pop this for you too, so you have the heat pad.
Yeah, that's okay.
They're hard to.
I probably don't have the hand strength to pop that right
No, I know.
now.
That's why I did it for you. There you go.
I'm just trying to be grateful and thank you. And
You
tell
are.
you
You're
probably-
fine. Absolutely.
Okay,
After you
good.
yelled at me, you could be grateful. Thank
We're,
you so
we're,
much.
we're not
Enjoy your
talking about
lunch.
that now. We're not
Do you
talking.
need anything
We're not
else?
talking about that now.
Okay, do you need anything
We're
else?
not talking about that now.
Ron, do you need anything else?
My name is Mr. Eaton.
Okay, Mr. Eaton, do you need anything else?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much.
That is the wretched creature that I was telling you about. And you see the way she is. And she threw some piece of paper over here. Probably some hate. Hang on. Let's see what. What is this? Here, Barnabas Health, Monmouth County. Yeah, who the heck think that here? Here, they expect me to call all of these rehab places when the social worker's supposed to be doing that, right? 5 broken ribs. They take all my meds away from me. Give me what they got instead of what I've been taking for the last 6 years. So I don't know. This is bad. I've never been 71 before. I can't say I haven't had broken ribs before, but I've never been 71 with 5 broken ribs and then moved into a situation as dangerous as this. This is just absolutely crazy. And then they're telling me now I gotta find a rehab? Hell, I can barely sit up. It's crazy. I'm able to get up for a little while and walk up the couple of feet up to the nurse's desk. And this is just a bad area here because everybody goes past this. This warm compress feels so good. That headache I got is just a monster. And this usually works. I can see, I need my glasses, but remember that troll is in here. So, if you look at her thumbnail, it's a black woman with big ugly Elton John glasses, and it said that I had 3 new subscribers. I imagine those 3 new subscribers were all members, and that bot with that nasty woman, Clone 2, I think the name was. There, I imagine they're members of the staff here, because when they gave me that riot act, that cease and desist, that he's got a YouTube channel and stuff like that. We'll just tune on to his YouTube channel. And by the way, they erased, I don't know how many videos. They took all evidence that they had no business taking. They just deleted whatever the heck they wanted. All my subscriptions, everything. Oh, that's our right. That's our right. They got a sign right here, right on the wall here that says patient's right. I have the right to exercise right there to all my civil rights and all my legal rights. I have the right to exercise them right here. And then they turn around and say I don't. They come and steal my phone. So what's the double messages? And pick one so that at least a sick man is laying here that's being denied meds that I can make heads or tail of. And that's all I'm saying. And I had to and this has probably been the most accurate and the ability to explain what the heck is happening to me since then, and you see they barged in. She's nasty. She is nasty. I think her name is Janet, and Jessica. I see it on the board. And she is nasty, 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 nasty. How do you get nasty with a 71-year-old disabled senior citizen on his back, and you're there screaming in his face? So, and HIPAA laws. This is HIPAA. No, listen. This is me. This is mine. This is my phone. This is my story. My situation. It ain't affecting me nothing. It ain't affecting no HIPAA laws. Man, this is something else. This is something else. And I just want to tell you guys I love you. Thank you so much. And this is the reason why I set up this YouTube site, was because years ago when I got involved with that Trenton routine, I knew that I was in deep trouble, because the one guy that was doing what he was doing, he was some thug. I'm telling you, thug. And I was going to report on that. And the reason I did that was to prove I was still alive, and to make people think that, hey, because I'm all alone, it might not be worth it to be screwing with this guy if he's putting his life, up in the front of the screen and stuff. I ain't hiding nothing. I didn't lie to you about anything. Why? I lose credibility. And you know what? I need a friend. I need credibility. By the way, like I said, I got in touch with Tom, the cameraman, the security guy. And he had a heck of a story. His daughter works at a Wawa, and his daughter is the youngest you can be to work at a Wawa, I guess. Some guy. This is just happened within the last 3 or 4 days. Guy jumps over the counter. He robs the place. She's there. She's a young girl. And the police nabbed the guy. They let him out. And what's he do? He goes right back to the Wawa. He goes right back to it. Holy mackerel. So I put this up to protect myself, and just to have people to talk to, say hello, to say thank you, to have human beings in my life. All the people I grew up with are gone. Alcoholism took them. Drugs took them. They're gone. I think maybe there's 3, 4 of them left that I barely talk to them. And now I gotta try and reset. I guess I gotta get to an Apple store, and this is an Apple 12 Pro Max. So I'm wondering if all the stuff went up to whatever they call that cloud thing or whatever. But when they jailbroke this and they used my facial ID, I didn't know if they were able to get to the cloud or whatever and delete that. So they say that I got to go to an Apple store and somehow figure that out. And I don't have a car, and I can't get in touch with the social workers, because guess what? The last thing you want to do is be in a hospital or in a court or jail situation on a Friday and then be held over just like this, because Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, ain't nobody around to do nothing. You're stuck, you're jammed, and you're left with the higher help that comes in there and yells and screams at you. So, and I ask me, how dare you browbeat an old man like me? I can see you guys are in there. Much love. Much love. Thank you. Million times over. And as things progress, what I'm going to do is keep using forms. And my whole goal was just to get well enough at some point, even through all the videos where the people were supposed to be helping me get back on my feet, I just show you some fishing videos, walking around, talking about stuff, just general interaction. So I'm going to sign out now. I took that headache med. I got this hot pack on my head, and that's helping. And but I still got to worry about this lunatic woman, Jessica, coming in it because she ain't holding back. She's tearing into me now. I'm trying to get in. Popak. He's the guy that's on Legal AF, and they're just supposedly north of me. But I keep when I call them, I'm getting answering machines in Florida, and I got some of the stuff of the phone calls recorded. You won't believe 'em. I got to figure it out. Maybe Tom will be able to help me get this stuff published, and you won't believe the phone calls. You won't believe them. So, trying to get in touch with the lawyers, trying to get well enough that I can be transferred to whatever. Hopefully, not a place with a record like Imperial Care. Imperial Care in Neptune, New Jersey. Look at the ratings on that. If you think I'm going to a place where they're harming senior citizens in there and stealing from them, they've already stolen from me here. They're already nasty to me here. Why do I have it? Why should I be stupid enough to go to someplace else? Well, you picked the place. You picked the place. No, I didn't. You picked the place. You picked it. I just went over the reviews on it once you told me who it was. And how the heck could you send me to a place like? Well, you know how? They're probably half as evil as this place. So I'm fully waiting for security to come up. Remember, security came up here, stood there. I refused to talk to the one guy because he was just as nasty as can be. He's the Sarge. Oh, that's the Sarge. And that's the one again that forced their way into this phone, deleted all my stuff, all my private pictures, all my fishing stuff, all of that stuff, all gone, gone. All of the pictures and documents of Jacinia robbing my apartment, gone. All my contacts in my phone, gone. I got some of them. I had like 300 phone contacts. I don't think I got a third of them right now. I don't think there's 30 of them in there. Let me see if I could pick out what the heck's going on. Uh, McBride, Danny McBride. I was up and subscribed. Imperial Care in Neptune, New Jersey. Yeah, at least you understood that. Pretty cool. Thank you guys. Thank you. And what does it say underneath that? Sarge is going to jail. No, listen. They were up here last night. The same guy. The one guy's name is I think it's Wiley or something like that. He's the short guy. Listen to this. He says, well, and he's trying to make out like he's my friend. He says, you know what the boss says I'm going to do. So if the boss is stealing my phone and assaulting me, you're just going to stand there. That's what he said. You're going to just follow the lead, just like all the police stuff I report to you guys about. Because Adolf said it, we're going to get in line and kill everybody that he tells us to. So that's what this guy's about. So he came up here with a new guy, the security guy that I never saw, who happens to seem to be like a straight up and down guy who lives in Long Branch. And the guy seemed to be nice. But again, he could be the same way with a different. Well, the boss told me to go do this, and the guy Wiley or whatever it is, he's got a real strange affect. He talks like I swear to you, I'm not. He tells me, and he tells me, holy mackerel, man, I'm in the twilight zone. Anyway, we've been on for looks like I'm focusing 20 something minutes here. Thank every one of you. As soon as I shut this thing off, I'm scared for my life. I am scared for my life. I'm at Monmouth's Medical Center in Long Branch, New Jersey. I am refusing to go to that. And the social workers If you look them up, it's Monmouth Mental Health. That doesn't mean I'm nuts. That's where social workers come from. They have to be social workers and psychologists and stuff. So that's where you get them from. I can't get in touch with any of them. Uh, a couple days ago, the one social worker shows up here, very kind gesture. Listen, with a bag of McDonald's food. Man, holy mackerel, food, McDonald's food. The problem was, I hadn't had a bowel movement in 5 days, so I wasn't about to eat McDonald's food, something that the hospital didn't prescribe, the diet that they didn't prescribe, and they would have said, oh, he snuck that in, and he had McDonald's food and stuff like that. I couldn't take it. As beautiful a gesture as that was, I couldn't take it. I really wanted the McDonald's food, and I had to turn it down. So I want to thank you guys again. I see you guys in the comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm gonna sign off now, and I'll try and get back on ASAP. And I learned the lesson that I can't be shooting video and not putting it up immediately, but there's certain situations where that's impossible. Um, that I got to walk around with a live video feed on me 24/7. Crazy. It's insane. I got to have a camera on my life 24/7, and I'm not worried. What am I hiding? Nothing. So the camera being on me doesn't bother me a bit. Not a bit. Remember, get over to here's the deal, First Amendment Protection Agency with John. John's so cool. He's so well disposed. James Freeman. Get over to James Freeman. Check out those guys. Amazing, amazing guys. I got to set all of that back up. Anyway, thank you so much. Like, share, and subscribe if you can. And my neck is so jammed up. I'm telling you, when I hit that ground, that hard ice, and that concrete, holy mackerel! I'm lucky I'm alive. I'm lucky I'm alive. And there's more to that story too that I want to tell you about the guy that was across the highway, that comes across the highway and picks me up off of the ice and helps stand me up so we could call the ambulance. And you know what he did? He just faded into the sunset. And he was Hispanic or Mexican. So when you find out, he could have said, look at this old fat white man laying on the ground suffering. Let him. He didn't. He didn't. He did the good thing. He was a good man. And he faded off because I guess he was worried about the police showing up. And, it could have been ICE, whoever. So that's crazy, crazy stuff. I'm so thankful to that guy. I would have been dead. It was like below 30. It was 20-something degrees that day. And I was starving because the social workers weren't helping me get any food. I got no car. I got spinal stenosis so bad. It's crazy. Anyway, it's time to go. My love and thanks to you folks. I always, honestly, that's always on my mind, man. At least I got my folks to turn to. And I don't mean my family. I got no family. I got you guys to turn to and say hello, and at least have somebody to dump on. Thank you so much. Have an uneventful day, and hopefully they won't come in here and do something insane. And I see something insane. I'll tell you what it is right now. The insanity that they're about to pull, and this is just based on what they have pulled on me in the past, is they're going to declare that I'm insane. They will. And then they'll take me down to the psych unit and lock me in a cage and ignore me. And then and they won't even give you your meds. They won't. They'll make believe, well, I didn't have it. I wasn't there. That's the crap that they pull on me. I wasn't there. And you can't say it was me. I wasn't there. We're not talking about that now. And you see the way she handled that. And when I told her, we're not talking about that. She ran out of the door screaming. See, I'm shaking so bad, my hands, because they dumped that whole load of meds on me. Thank you guys, thank you. I'm out of here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I got to figure out how to shut this down, and I will be talking to you guys as soon as I can. Have an uneventful day. Now I'm gonna hit this like, share, and subscribe. There we go. Boom. And